Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at home. Okay, so today we are basically continue with our partial fraction. We already done when in the denominator there is a linear factor there, how to solve. We already done this type of questions. Now next is, if there is instead of linear factors, if there is a quadratic equation is there, then how you will solve this type of question. So I will take some questions of this one, examples. If I have a question like I is equal to integration x minus 1 x plus 1 then x square plus 1 dx. First you have to think, is it factor is possible of this quadratic equation? If factor is not possible of this quadratic equation, so what you will do? You consider as this as a same as a quadratic equation. So this is a factor, linear factor, and this is a quadratic equation. So first you have to check, is it a proper fraction? Proper fraction means numerator power, numerator whatever polynomial equation is written in the numerator, that should be less than the power of the denominator. So now if I check that this my question is the form of the proper fraction. So how I solve this proper fraction? First I will just pick this one because I want to separate this for my integration. So what I will do, I just pick this one separately, x minus 1 x plus 1 x square plus 1 then equivalent to, now I factor one by one. If there is a linear factor, so I take the variable a, x plus 1. If is a quadratic equation, so I will take the two variable like bx plus c upon x square plus 1. So this is a type of non-repeated quadratic equation as a denominator. So whenever there is a condition of quadratic equation is there, so always in the top you accompany with the two variable, and what is the variable is used for integration, that should be accompanied with the one variable you consider. Like here, this is x plus 1 is my linear factor. So a upon x plus 1, so that is my first part, plus bx plus c upon x square plus 1 is my second part. So because this is denominator is a quadratic equation, that's why that the reason I take two variable at the top and I write with that bx plus c, because this denote that under this term denominator is form of quadratic equation, that is identification of quadratic equation. If there is only linear factor, you just take the single variable, and this three lines means equivalent sign. Now my next target is I have to find the value of a, b and c. I have to find the value of a, b and c. So what I will do, first I will try to remove the denominator here. So this is my first equation, basically that is my first equation. So I will try to remove this denominator. So this is x minus 1 equivalent to, now when this denominator multiply with this, like only like x plus 1 x square plus 1 and denominator is x plus 1. Here also bx plus c x square plus 1 then x plus 1 then x square plus 1. Here x square plus 1 is cancelled, x plus 1 is cancelled. So what is left? X minus 1 equivalent to a x square plus 1 plus bx plus c x plus 1. Keep in the bracket, otherwise it will think, it looks like that only c is multiplied by x plus 1. Whole term is multiplied by x plus 1. So what I will do next? First I will think that, is there any linear factor is available in the denominator? Yes, only one linear factor is available in the denominator. First I will extract the x value from that. I have one linear factor is given, that is x plus 1. I take it as 0 and x value is minus 1. So that means this x is equal to minus 1. I have to pass through this my second equation. So if I this pass through second equation, so I will find that among these three variables, which variable value I have been identified. So now we pass in this equation x is equal to minus 1. Here minus 1 equivalent to a minus 1 square plus 1 plus b minus 1 plus c minus 1 plus 1. If here minus 1 plus 1, it is become 0. That means that whole terms become 0. Only this is left. So this is minus 2 equal. When you are substituting the value, so you have to write just equal sign, not 3 lines of equivalent sign. So this line means instead of this, whatever value I get it here, I have to replace in my integration with this. Instead of this, I have to replace this one. So here is a minus 1 square plus 1. So this is 1 plus 1. So that becomes 2a. Then my e required value is minus 1. When 2 goes on other side, that will be minus 1. So this is my a value. Now I have to find further 2 variables is left to identify b and c. So what I will do, I will find further 2 variables here. So my next target is I have to find the b and c value. But my question is, I have no further linear factor is there. So what should I do? If no linear factor is there to substitute in this second equation, so in that case we have to go with the coefficient of higher power of x. First I will just open this equation 2. Right, from equation 2 I just open it, this equation, x minus 1 equivalent to a x square plus a plus bx square plus bx plus cx plus c. Okay, after that I will check what is the higher power of x. Higher power of x is 2. So that means I have to equate the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Now I have to equate the coefficient of x square. When I equate the coefficient of x square, here's no x square term is there. So that means my left side will be 0 and here right side. So how many terms accompany with x square is a plus b only. No need to write x square. That term that is multiply by x square, that you have to write. I already find the a value is equal to minus 1. I substitute it here, a is equal to minus 1. So that becomes minus 1 plus b and my required value of b is equal to 1. Now I got 2 variable value. You have to equate the coefficients of variables till constant term until you find the all variable value. If suppose I have 2 variable in my questions and I found the variable up to that point, so no need to go further to find the coefficient of x lower power then lower power further. Only you have to stop that point. But still I have one more c variable is there, then I move to the next order of x, that is lowest power of x, that is coefficient of x. Now here coefficient of x, here x is there and here is no numerical number is there, so that means my left side is 1 is there. Here x accompany with 2 variables b and c, b plus c. So here no need to write x, any number multiply with x you have to write, so that is considered as coefficient of x. Now what you will do, I have already find the b value. B value is 1. So if I apply b value, so 1 minus 1, oops, I get c value as 0. My c value is vanished. So I consider whatever value I find it here, a is equal to minus 1, b is equal to 1, c is equal to 0. I substitute it here in my first equation. So when I substitute in my first equation here, so my required equation becomes x minus 1, x plus 1, x square plus 1. Then equivalent a value I got minus 1 by x plus 1. B value is 1, x as it is, and c value is 0. So no need to write 0 because here 1 plus 0, again only x is left. So x square plus 1. Okay. Now here this changes into this form. Now my next target is I have to replace original question in place of this by this, because by partial fraction method I solve it and separate the terms, because if terms like that, it is not possible to solve the integration in this type of polynomial. To separate the all polynomials, we have to go with the partial fraction. Now instead of this I got this value. So in my original question, I replace instead of this integration minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus x upon x square plus 1 dx. Okay, so here I got that minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus x upon x square plus 1 dx. Now my next target is I have to integrate that one. First I will separate that one, keep it in the bracket, because if you not keep it in the bracket, so it will show that only last term is accompanied with the integration, not first term. So first I will separate this one, minus 1 upon x plus 1 dx plus x upon x square plus 1 dx. Okay, now here that integration I can directly write minus log x plus 1, because if any linear equation in the denominator, no term in the numerator, so integration of that is log x plus 1, because log x plus 1 differentiation is 1 upon x plus 1. So that is a reciprocal of the differentiation. Now here x upon x square plus 1, if I look that, so if I check with the differentiation, of x square plus 1, so that becomes 2x. So only x is there. If I directly make the differentiation of denominator in the numerator, so I can directly apply the rule. So that rule is f dash x upon fx dx is equal to log fx. So that my rule is f dash x by fx dx is equal to log fx. So that is my rule of integration. I can directly apply that rule. Only condition is that I have to convert this numerator exactly the differentiation of the denominator. I already checked in the rough side, differentiation of denominator is 2x, but only x is left. So what I do to make the differentiation in the numerator, I multiply numerator denominator both by 2, x square plus 1 dx. Then I is equal to minus log x plus 1, and here exactly this term is form of f dash x upon fx dx is equal to log fx. So I can directly write in place of this rule, that is plus 1 by 2 log x square plus 1 plus c. So that is my required answer. So that we have solved today this one. If there is a quadratic equation and linear factor combination is there, so how you solve that question? So quadratic equation will be open like that, bx plus c x square plus 1. But suppose it is repeated factor is there, like here quadratic equation, then you go with the descending order. First, suppose here 2 is written, so first you write bx plus c by x square plus 1 whole square, then plus first next two variables dx plus e by x square plus 1 with power lower than the previous one. इसमें हम डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में पावर में जाएंगे, क्योंकि अगर 2 पावर होगी तो पहले 2 पावर, फिर से इसी क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन का वेरिएबल लिखेंगे, उसके नीचे x स्क्वायर प्लस 1. प्रोसीजर हमेशा यही रहेगा कि जैसे कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x स्क्वायर, कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x, जहाँ तक मेरी सारे वेरिएबल की वैल्यू निकल आती है वहाँ तक आपने स्टॉप कर देना है. जो भी आपके वेरिएबल्स की वैल्यू आती है यहाँ पे प्लेस करनी है. प्लेस करने के बाद आपको इंटीग्रेट करना है. थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे.